go. We're in into the dockland now. So we're driving up a creek. Should get quite interesting. I'll just catch up to the others. Yeah, so we've driven 5 hours from Timaru, and it's been beautiful weather. Today's going to be the best day weather-wise of the weekend. And tomorrow we're staying up here and driving the mud flats, and unfortunately it might be raining. They might be too wet. It might be a hard mission. Sometimes you can't get across them, it's too wet. But we'll see how we go. Oh yeah, look, it's easy enough. Oh, put it into low. We're even into 4-wheel drive. Parking sensors, I've got to turn them off. I nearly forgot to select 4-wheel drive and even low.
Well, that's what you're waiting for it to click in.
This gets very serious further up here. One of the most serious tracks I've been on, because it's still a club track. It's still, you know, we're just registered and warranted cars. And at least the creek isn't up, because they've had a bit of rain over here lately. So as you can tell, we're in the west coast. But I can't name the spot. The shareholders would prefer the area not named, or the location not named, because I'm putting this on open sort of on the internet, so even though anyone can do part of this track, it's just when we go through the lock gate at the end, you have to be basically a shareholder or with the shareholder, and we're with at least two, maybe three, and our club sort of book this weekend every year. So it's September, it's a long weekend in September, so yeah, if you wanted to come in here all the way to the mud flats, etc., and stay in the hut, you've got to virtually be in a club or a shareholder. Had some rain, alright. The puddles are full. Yes, we've got some chainsaws with us, because we might have to clear the track depending on when someone last come in. Oh, and we've got a bit of a drop here at this one. We might be having a, oh, we might have a chainsaw though. Right. I think we're going to scope this out. Yeah, the river's cut into the bank here a few years ago, and it's made it one of the tricky climbs, but you generally can get up now without a winch. Getting down's not a problem. You're always going to go down. I'll make sure I'm locked in low. That's down all right. Yeah, she's gets the old heart stopper. That's Rob. Now we've got Graham. Graham's all the way from Wellington. He's in the Wellington Club. It's just quite a wee scary wee drop there. So it's even brakes, not just low ratio. Oh, Logan's done the best splash, I'd say. Now we're into it, full on. The track is the riverbed now.
It's some DRC people, if you've seen it.
So one of the secrets is you've got to try and make sure your radiator stays clean. So when you hit some clear water, you give it a bit of a nudge, so you give your radiator a wash, especially coming out, because you've been in the mud. So yeah, this is a South Canterbury four-wheel drive trip, and we've got 7 vehicles now. It's the first time I've had the Fortuner in here. Previously I've come in twice with the surf. So today's all about getting to the hut. Yeah, 5 hours of tar seal road, and then I don't know whether it's an hour up here And then we'll make camp, and most of the guys are sleeping in the hut. I'll sleep in the car again, save having problems with the snoring, which is which is predominantly mine would be. And tomorrow we go out in the mud flats, weather permitting. Whether I feel like getting stuck. We'll all get stuck tomorrow. This track stayed quite well. It's in quite good condition. You know, when you hit a bit of riverbed, it's they obviously haven't had a real big flood through. If they have a real big flood, you've got trouble with trees and whatnot. But I remember a lot of this track from 2 years ago. Last year we couldn't get in here because the river was in flood. It's almost a rite of passage for the club to come up here. It just feels like when after you do this trip, you're a four-wheel driver. So I'm watching the car in front to see if he hits anything, because obviously the water's generally pretty dirty by the time I get there, and I don't want to stay close enough to the car in front so you have a bit of a view of what's happening. Okay, hit that log. Let's go this side of it a bit. Oh yeah. There is some side tracks here. Or just alternative tracks. Our leader, George, he's been up here many times. Oh, he's checking that. I can go here. Yeah, just a different wee view. I thought I'd try and this is great. That makes the 5 hours of tar seal road coming here worth it. Good old west coast, and it's not raining. Woohoo. I don't know how I'll edit this. Drop my tyres down to 20 psi. Most of the guys did that. Might drop them down lower for tomorrow. If I'm going to be serious and do the mud flats tomorrow, I'll drop them down to 16. And I wouldn't have brought it up because I hadn't had it lifted or whatever. But
Yeah, get the truck in front of it.
he's got a winch on there now. I'm going to do this one. Last year we did this one.
Bit stopped up in front of you, is it, Brennan? That's 3 or 4 vehicles in front of me here.
So he didn't want to open his back to get his gear out. So right, I'll have a crack. So I'm going to try this one. Logan couldn't get out of that one. So he winched himself out, but there's plenty of trees, that's the main thing. Yeah, that's the easy route, the chicken route. Bit of water. Oh, I need that. Yeah, a bit of water ingress into the back. That's why he couldn't get his ropes out to... Oh, I just stopped it. It's already running. So yeah, it can be a slow trip up depending how the track is, if there's trees down, etc. Ooh. I wasn't sure if I was meant to stay up or go down. Doesn't matter.
You get stuck in the left hole here, Logan, back here in the bush. Get through it fine. I just bellied on the exit. I think that's where I got stuck last year or the other year. I didn't have my hubs in.
Yep.
Come back to get me. Yeah, we'll have to come downstream when we drop in, eh?
Okay, we've got George stuck.
Do we turn left before we hit the river? Looking at Logan and
Okay, I didn't realise you were stuck.
What drop into the river did you take? The first one, or did you go left and drop another one? Went straight up through the log jam. But now I'm stuck and I've winched onto a log in the river, but all I've done is pull the log to me, so...
I don't know where he is. Does anyone know where George is? I don't know if he's in front or behind us.
Yeah, he's behind us. I'm just stuck back there. Have a look. How are you going, Luke? I'm alright. I'm just about to overtake Rob and pull him out. Okay, the line.
Right, here's George. He got stuck trying the river line. There's several lines you can take, and he's leading. So yeah, he's just got to see which one's best, or try the odd one now and again. So Brendan tried to pull him forward, but that wasn't possible. So they're just putting in the winch line here, and they'll go and drive back around through the trees to the back. So the other boys have just been coming through the trees. It's a single line, so we're really reasonably spread out. I'm quite a bit in front of this, so there'll be things happening, and you just don't know what's happening, what's holding guys up, or whatever. But it was great times.
Is he unstuck, Lo?
Pull them back, but now there's another obstacle there. I'm not sure where to get through there.
Fun and games have started. That G-Wagon's come down from Wellington.
We're all moving.
Sweet, they're all moving. Yeah, you just got to stay alert, miss the odd log and rock. Oh, that's hot. I might turn it down. See that. A lot of the track seems pretty similar, George. It hasn't changed much.
Most of it's pretty ordinary, you know, pretty similar. There's been a few changes, but there hasn't been any floods, that's the point.
Right, yeah, I remember the first time I come in here, it was you were just picking your way, more or less.
When you get a flood, everything changes. Nothing stays the same. There'll be the odd little bit, but yeah, we haven't had floods, so yeah, it's pretty standard.
That's good. So I just think this is the access track to a four-wheel drive day. Incredible. first vehicle, he obviously has to check the drop-offs if he hasn't been there before, you know. There he's seen he can get down. Yeah. Sometimes I might just try my camera at the front, see if that's, I might have a look, see if that's going to tell me. So I am using the camera because otherwise you're blind. Oh, just enough room to squeeze through. Wow. Oh well, I'll see if I'm wider or narrower. Yep, not a problem. This is as wild as I do. I don't know how to judge what grade track this is. Obviously, you can get stuck, you can get panel damage, you can get some deep water, so she's up there. Definitely you get some scratches. somewhere in the forest bit. I remember this. Don't go through there. If it looks like it hasn't been driven, you don't drive it. Oh, I'm stuck.
On back there. Well, it got stuck getting up a bank, and I think Rob's here somewhere backing up.
Did you use a bit of forward momentum here, George, in the routes?
Sorry?
Did you use a bit of forward momentum to get over these routes?
No, because you don't really want to draw into that too fast. No, I just crawled over, just slid over nicely.
Look at the back of my vehicle.
Pretty serious roots though.
Yeah.
No bashing underneath it here going on. Luckily it's got all the protection.
Yeah, I was hung up somewhere there. I'm just going to check the back. Oh yeah, my plastic's still all good. I've been stuck straight ahead before, so I'm going to go follow George. He's going left. This has horrendous tree roots, but they sort of guide you away from the trees. You think, how am I going to get around? And your car just steers around. Oh, they've had a tree down since I've last been here, maybe? I don't know. Didn't steer around there. I've got my mirrors in. Can't see where I'm going. Oh yeah, you can go. Look, he went straight through. So both ways are passable.
I think where you went, Logan, is probably easier than where I went.
Anyway,
Okay.
I followed you, George.
Real nasty part of that was at this end of it. There was a big bottomless hole, but that's all filled in and closed off now. I blocked the tree across it. Yeah, so, and they drained it as well, which probably helped, but yeah. So anyway, we're nearly there.
Oh, well, I'll do it the other way on the way back. that's the track done and we're at the hut now. We've got to go through a gate, lock gate. Straight ahead's the mud flats we'll go down tomorrow. Be nice to have a crack at them today when it's dry, but we'll have to pitch tents and have a yarn. Cook some tea. So yeah, that was just over an hour, I suppose. It's 20 to 4. Oh, we could have been mucking around there nearly 2 hours from the right from the Tarsil. Put our tyres down, etc. Actually, it's the first time I've seen so many stuck on the way in. So. Right back into here. Where are you putting your tent, George? Okay. Can't see a thing. Bit of mud on the vehicle, and there's the hut. I'll go inside there soon. G-Wagon.